Hi, I'm Dean.
And I'm Abby.
Welcome to
ChatInTheFlat.
a podcast where we talk about... What do we talk about?
Pretty much anything, really.
From our little tiny bubble of the world in this absolutely random one.
Right, well, time's up.
Have you got your second one?
I don't know.
Alright, well I'm going to hit up my second one. And I think this week for the first episode we'll just keep it at 3.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into this one for maybe... We'll do 5 minutes when the timer's up. And
Actually,
we're
no, I
still
think
going.
I have got my second one.
Go on then, spit it out, girl.
Okay. So, teenagers and how much leniency parents are given on their kids these days.
I'm not a lenient parent, so I can't say that.
I'm on about teens.
Right.
My sister is 17.
Mm-hmm.
At the age of 14, her friends were out doing Class A's, you know, like off their face on the street.
Yeah.
You know, telling their parents that they were...
Are we talking boys or girls here?
Girls.
So, alright, fair dues. I'm going to be, you know, I won't be called sexist on things like this, but I would treat boys and girls very much differently.
Yeah, definitely.
I was.
Yeah.
Like, what you just described was pretty much what I started to do when I was 15, 16 as well. So I can, so. And my mum, you know, my mum's amazing. She's my favourite woman on the planet. I love her to pieces. And she could have been tougher on her. Yeah. But all that should teach you really as a young adult is to be smarter in that when the time comes to have kids, is that you know the leniency boundaries that you would have stopped you from doing that.
But I think as well, like, there's so much likes of grooming and things like that.
What, this day with the internet and things like that.
Exactly, this day and age.
Yeah.
And...
Again, it goes back to the last subject though of.
But I think like
parents
are still stuck in, you know, their kind of age where they're like, oh yeah, we'll just let them go off.
You know.
And you know they're not looking at the signs of.
There comes a point though where like you got to think back to when you were 14, 15, and you know, I'm not sure how strict your parent were on you, how intense the upbringing was, but. You've got to think back to how you would have rebelled and how you would have thought about that. Like, you know, my mum, God bless, you know, she brought up two young teenage boys.
Yeah.
She got us, you know, my stepdad had gone by then, my actual dad was long gone by then, and she brought up 2 teenage boys, and that must have been really fucking difficult for her. As difficult as it was for us. Yeah. And me especially, look, because I was the older one, needing a dad at that time, growing into being a man. Yeah. You know, there's certain things your mum can't teach you, but she did a great job, and if she had tried to pull reins and pull us really tight, we probably would have rebelled more. She couldn't have stopped us. Exactly. So it's kind of different for boys. I think with girls, you've got to pull those reins. Yeah. I feel I would have to, as a father, pull those reins tighter. Yeah. As strict as I am with my boy, I would be way stricter with my girl. Yeah.
As well, like...
But you've also got to trust her.
Yeah.
You've also got to trust her not to be a dick. The bottom line is, you know what I mean? As much as a parent, you can do what you want, and you can ask them, you can beg them, and you can plead them. Yeah. But if they're just a dick, they just go and be a dick anyway, and all you can do as a parent is hope they survive being a dick, and then...
And when, what
be there.
Sort of age do you think is good to start talking about, you know, like drug use and things like that? Because I know... I know people that have sheltered their kids, and like, you know, drugs have never been spoken about.
No,
soon as a boy went to Boardmasters, he took a pill, he was in hospital for 3 months.
Because he didn't know the side effects, he'd never talked about it with his friends.
It has never been spoken about.
It was a proper taboo, like sex used to be in the 50s, it was a taboo subject, no one talked about it, do you know what I mean? So you need to talk about things, and I'm really open with my boy. I try to be as open as I can with a 9-year-old. Yeah. You know, and there are certain things that, you know what I mean?
You can word it differently to suit them, to suit the age.
Exactly, it's that kind of thing. It's the way you say it more than what you say, I think. Do you know what I mean? It's making them understand what's right and what's wrong. kids are very malleable. Teenagers are very malleable.
Yeah.
The difference between kids and teenagers is teenagers are going through so much within themselves. You know that as a female, I know that as a male. You know, it's the trickiest time for a male because
going through GCSEs as well. You know, having to you're at that peak point where you're
hormones,
exactly.
Balanced, everything's been around your sexuality. You're questioning if you're gay or not. You're questioning, do I like girls? Girls don't like me. You know, and I'm sure it's the same for girls. Your boys don't like me, or you whatever it can be. You're questioning everything that's changing about you. Your hair's in places you didn't have before. There's obviously
your hormones are changing.
I know it's slightly different for girls because girls can start their maturity from 9, 10. But for boys it hits them at 13. But from a girl's perspective, it's hard from a parent's point of view. Like I said, I would inevitably treat them differently. Yeah. Just because I'm a sexist pig.
Well, I agree with you on that one anyway. So there we go. Right, so next subject.
Next and last subject. I thought, well, what we'll do then is we'll keep it around that subject. Actually, I won't. Do you think I'm too old to wear a cap? Bearing in mind I'm 34. Let's get it out there straight away, you know what I mean?
See, I don't know, like, I like a bald man with a cap.
Is that because it doesn't show they're bald?
No, because I like a bald man.
Alright, fair dues.
I do like a bald-headed man.
No, that's fair.
I don't mind, like, hair is good, like, you've got good hair.
Good hair.
You've got good hair, so you don't need a hat. But I like hats on bald men because I just think...
I always said to them, I used to wear caps loads.
Yeah.
And I used to get the threat off my old dear saying, oh, you know, if you wear a hat, you'll go bald. You know, and I didn't. I just didn't. Something about my hair, it just won't stop fucking growing. It irritates me. It grows on places I don't want it to grow.
But that's the thing, like, you should be grateful because, like, your hair is so healthy and it's thick and,
People are laughing at me now because I am thick. So people are going, oh, not just
oh, no.
Fucking idiot. But,
it's full,
I put a cap on the other day and I really liked it. I really forgot how nice, because obviously I lost a lot of weight.
But I've never seen you in a cap, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. I haven't got a cap ready.
I haven't seen, so I can't make that judgment.
No, but do you think there's an age limit? Do you think there's a time when men, maybe, let's say men, we'll go for it, because women don't really wear caps.
What are we on about? Flat caps?
We're talking, we're talking the rimmed cap,
like a baseball.
I can't think what they're called. Like a baseball one where they're all whatever hat, an aquascutum hat, a Burberry hat, whatever.
Well, it depends. It depends, because if you see like the old 70-year-old deers with the the rounded off ones.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's got a little Nike tick up there.
I think they're only wearing that for protection, aren't they?
Yeah, but
I think men wear hats differently.
Yeah.
I used to wear mine to look cool.
Yeah.
That's why I used to buy an all check aquascutum hat, proper chav.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't mind them. I like them.
Yeah, I always thought I always had this rule that I would retire if I was 30. I wouldn't wear a hat anymore, and that was what I did.
But then as well, I like the style of fully tattooed and cap.
Well, what, no clothes? Just fully tattooed.
No. You know what I mean? Loads of tattoos. Clothed up, obviously, but then a cap. I don't know. It just gives you a bit. I guess it's like.
There you go, people. You've all had a type. Get your tattoos, shave your head, and get us.
It's not my type. It's a look.
If not, you'll find her on Tinder.
It's a look that I think goes well.
That is.
But then, I don't know. It's just. It's a preference, isn't it?
Alright, cool. Well, I always thought that maybe there was a time where, especially like you said, if you've got hair. Because bearing in mind I didn't. I didn't have hair. I shaved my head at 16. And that was it. I shaved my head until I was maybe 31, 32, till I lost my weight. And like I said, I was really fat last time I saw. I was a big fat round ball that put a cap on. Big fat round ball. I just used to put a cap on. And you know, I put a hat on the other day and thought, oh shit, you know, now that I've lost my weight and I look a bit slimmer and it looked better on my face. I was like, oh, but am I too old?
I think as well is when like
snapback.
Men have like the receding hairlines.
Not yet, nearly there. People.
No, but you know, like from the front and you know from the sides.
Yeah.
And then they try to wear beanies or.
I'll wear a beanie to ride.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever too old for a beanie.
Nah.
You know,
but
I think if it's cold, it's cold.
But
I don't think you should just wear a beanie in the middle of summer to look cool. Don't wear a tea coat. That's that. You know. What I mean?
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's boiling hot. And you can tell they're only wearing that hat because they're trying to embrace the bold.
Embrace the bold, baby.
Embrace the bold.
Is that what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Fair days.
Because you look worse trying to cover it up because that then just shows straight away insecurity.
Fair days.
Shave it off. Be proud. At the end of the day, you're going to age. Hair is hair.
But I think the one thing about that is the commitment. Is like it is like getting it. I guess it's weird, isn't it? Like if you've got tattoos, you're brave enough to get the ink on your skin, give them the commitment of having that for life. And then if you don't have a tattoo, I mean, if you shave your head, I think maybe it's the commitment of, you know, I'm going bald forever.
Yeah.
It's weird how you couldn't
share
both those commitments of one thing for life. But I've never experienced it, and I've always said that if I ever started to go bald, I'd just shave the fuck out of my head.
Yeah.
Just because I've had a skinhead from 16 to 30 for 15 years.
My dad was exactly the same. As soon as he saw grey hair, that was it.
Oh no, I'm kind of looking forward to going grey. But I mean, getting excited about that. That's why I kind of grew my hair again.
I think
grey bits in my beard.
I think you would go like gracefully grey though.
Phil Schofield as a silver fox. That's
literally, that's what I could. Literally were going over time just talking about your hair.
Fantastic. So we will cut it there. That is very much our first episode. I hope you enjoyed.
It's been really good. First time for me.
Yeah.
And absolutely loved it.
I've tried YouTube and podcasts before, but we'll keep spitting these out for you. Obviously, add your subjects to the comments. Add your subjects down into the comments.
If you want anything that we like,
what we'll look to do is we'll read the comments very much so, and we don't have to tell each other what subjects we're taking from the comments, do we? So I can take a subject, Abby can take a subject, and then we can bring them to the table.